Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Saturday, the 22nd of October 2022, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, we have some astrology for today. The moon is going to be in Virgo all day. It's going to form a trine to Uranus, an opposition to Neptune, a square to Mars, and another trine to Pluto. So we've got an Earth grand trine going on during the day between the moon, Uranus and Pluto. And then we've also got Mercury forming a quincunx to Uranus, which is going to add into that energy. We've got information and communication leads to solutions, liberations, shocks and surprises and breakthroughs, and transformation. Dream your big ideas, connecting to your imagination, and see what comes up and what you can able to transform. Also today we've got the Venus star point at 29 degrees of Libra. The Sun and Venus are conjunct. It's ideal to be shining the light on love today with that. And also look back 4 years. So what we have today is a superior conjunction, which is like a full Venus. 4 years ago in October 2018, we had an inferior conjunction, which was like a new Venus, a new moon Venus, which was the start of something that is now coming to its fullest expression 4 years later. So have a think back, reflect back, review. If you keep journals or diaries and things like that, look back at what you were going through and what you were learning 4 years ago, because this time is really a culmination of that, the full expression. And then sort of we'll have the cycle going round for the next 4 years until the next Venus star point in, well, it would be in Libra now, that cusp between Libra and Scorpio. So quite big energies going on today. The moon doing lots of things to the outer planets. So let's see what is going on with the cards. We're also getting towards Saturn stationing direct tomorrow at the same day that both Venus and the Sun enter a Scorpio together. So a big weekend leading up to the Scorpio full moon solar eclipse on Tuesday as well. So, you know, big energies for the next few days. So what do we need to know for today? Saturday, the 22nd of October 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? As you can hear, I'm still a bit nasally and full of cold. Although I don't think I sound quite as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a horror day. I've actually been getting on and doing things today. Where yesterday I just didn't want to do anything. So what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. So, blessed at the bottom there, nice energy. With chaos and conflict. And to be fair. Okay, so what I'm getting for this is, you know, often with chaotic situations in our life, tower moments, tower days and things like that, when it feels like everything's collapsing around us, when we look back on hindsight, we can see that it was actually a blessing in disguise. And if that thing hadn't have happened, then we wouldn't have made the progress we made to where we are now. So yeah, although there's conflict, there's chaos, it could be a bit all over the place, just remember that sort of, you know, it's blessed, and actually it's going to bring about a bit of karmic readjustment and justice and fairness to our lives. Okay, so let's do some tarot. We've got the Mary L deck today. Let's see what they want to tell us about the situation. What do we need to know for today? Saturday the 22nd of October 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Let's see where we are. The sun. Nice energies, and a prominent planet in the sky today as well. So we have the sun, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Chariot, we have the Three of Cups. That's been coming out quite a lot in this deck just recently. We have the King of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Star, and we have the Queen of Discs. Nice energy. And then we have the Four of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so this is very much tying in with today's energies. So at the centre of the reading, we have the Sun card. As we know, that the Sun is conjuncting Venus today, Venus star point, shining a light on love. Maybe we should do the same as well, shining a light on love for ourselves, light on our relationships, our values, but taking stock of where we are with all the aspects that the moon's forming and the grand Earth trine between the moon and Pluto and Uranus happening. You know, there could be big shocks and surprises, could be a bit chaotic, and sudden changes going on. So if we come back to our core, come back to our solar plexus, and but be in our energy. Moving into the past, we have the Ten of Wands. So letting go of the stuff that is overburdening you. Okay, if you're taking on other people's responsibilities, if you're giving too much in relationships, if you're giving more than you receive and things like that, drop all the responsibilities and just take care of your own wand or couple of wands. But yeah, it really is about sort of, you know, seeing what's your responsibilities, what's your needs, and relinquishing everything else. And that gives us a firm foundation of the Chariot. Okay, once we let go of all the shoulds and the coulds and the woulds of responsibility to other people, and we're just left with what we're responsible for, i.e. ourselves, then we can be directing ourselves forward with the Chariot, riding into victory on our journey. Above that, the gift from Spirit, we've got the Three of Cups, which can be about celebration with friends. In this deck, excuse me, I see this as, you know, in the soul world up here, we're all the same water, the same oceanic collective consciousness. Then we have our own separate life journeys, and then we come together again into the soul world, the oceanic collective consciousness again, when we go back to the other side. But in life, we have our own journey, and we can't do anybody else's journey. That's their responsibility. You know, stop carrying everybody else's journey and just focus on your own. Shine your own light for yourself. Okay. And then we come on to the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords It brings sort of clarity and focused discernment. Again, coming back to this, it's like, is this my responsibility or is it not my responsibility? It's not my responsibility. I'm going to hand it back to the person whose responsibility it is. So, you know, it could be a day of picking through things, and yeah, releasing what is not ours to take responsibility for. Okay, the clarifiers. If we've been overburdened, we've got the Ten of Swords here. And I always think the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands actually go quite well together. That overburden, taking on too much responsibility. But they're both end of the cycles. It's when sort of we can take no more and it's time to release it and let go. Okay, I'm seeing this as the grand Earth trine with the Moon, Uranus and Pluto. There could be an explosion or something, a shock, sudden surprises, but ultimately it liberates us and it brings transformation. And out of that comes two beautiful cards, the Star and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Star, hope, optimism, new beginnings, healing, you know, everything we want after coming out of the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands there. And with that healing, we get to nurture and look after ourselves. We step into our abundance, and we become the queen of our own abundant realm. We become this Earth Mother, the nurturer, the Earth Goddess, connecting with Gaia and things like that. Fully realised in the earth element, with her being the Queen of Discs, she's the Queen of the earth element, and coming back to that grand earth trine happening after the explosion, after the transformation, it's like we become sort of our own earth goddess in our own realm. So yeah, that's how I'm seeing that energy. And with that, we have the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 portal card of completion. And in this deck, I also see it as a card of connection with this tree, the roots connecting down into the earth to Mother Gaia, and the branches and leaves and twigs reaching up towards heaven. And really on the earth plane, we're in the portal between the heaven and earth realms, and between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So out of the chaos we find balance. Excuse me. To be fair, okay, and know that we're blessed on this journey, this adventure. So yeah, could be upsets, bit of chaos, conflict, things sort of upending, shocks and surprises, but in the bigger picture of everything, it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading for today. My throat is giving out again, so yeah, surrendering to my own body needs. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the Venus star point. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching. I will.